Okay. Welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry that it has been way too long since I have filmed a video. I have no excuse. That was really bad. It's my job as somebody who is normally active on YouTube. But we're back and I have a Q&A that I want to go through. So I asked a while back for questions about what you struggle with most in the gym. And basically I want to sit down and give you ways to fix all of these problems, or tips and tricks that I have to all of these. So let's get started with shyness in the gym and insecurities. So this is a really big thing, and this is something that I think should be just understood. So everybody in the gym is there to work on themselves and to better themselves. The fact that there are people in the gym that will make you feel uncomfortable or nervous or insecure is so incredibly wrong, and it has nothing to do with you. That is a problem they have with themselves. They need to fix that problem because they clearly have a negative view on the world, and they should be in the gym. You know, if they know more than you, they should be in the gym and be, you know, offering to help you or give advice or give you like a welcome or something if you're new and they're somebody who's a local or they go there all the time, you know what I mean? So I think it is just very important to remember at the end of the day too, that everybody is in there for themselves. So everybody is in there to work on themselves. I think majority of the time, you know, you kind of get in your own head about it and you're like, oh, I feel like they're looking at me or maybe they're judging me. Don't be afraid to ask questions. If somebody, you know, comes up to you, obviously, like, try and be friendly, try and be nice. And if they want to help you or if they're providing help, that's awesome. But I would just say most of the time, a lot of people in the gym feel that way and they feel insecure. I know I do sometimes, and I'm a personal trainer. I literally train clients and I help people in the gym. Yet sometimes I'll be like, oh God, I kind of feel like a person's like judging me for doing this or something, and it can be kind of awkward. But at the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself and it is worth it. It is going to build your character. It is going to build your confidence to just focus on yourself and not worry about what you might think anybody else is thinking. That was kind of a long answer. I'm really sorry. Consistency. With college being full-time, it can be hard to get my meals and workouts in. So this is very true, and I can relate because I am a full-time college student with a job and basically like an online business that I run. My suggestions are, obviously, if you aren't doing this already, I would totally recommend getting a planner and planning things out. That is going to help so much when it comes to just being aware of how much time you have. Waking up early, I know a lot of people are like, oh, that sucks. It sucks so bad. But like, if you start waking up earlier, you're gonna go to bed earlier, and in the morning, you can utilize that time. I think a lot of the times at night, most people aren't really as productive because they're tired or just because stores aren't open if you have to go grocery shopping. So I think it's a better idea to try and wake up earlier and get your day started earlier. Another suggestion, as much as it kind of sucks, is like taking things out, like watching Netflix and, you know, just mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. These are kind of things that are kind of just like empty time. Like you could use it meal prepping, or you could use it doing something else, you know what I mean? Something for meal prepping, I would say also, if you can afford it, look into different meal prep companies. I personally don't use any just because I can't quite afford it, but most areas do have meal prep companies that are relatively affordable and have really good food. So I would totally recommend something like that if you're able to do so. As far as making it a priority to like get your workouts in, it can be really hard in the days that you have class and you're a lot busier. Just superset your workouts. So something that I will do is one day I'll train chest and back for an hour, but I'll go back to back with chest and back. And it just kind of helps to kill time and kind of like kill, what's that? 2 birds with 1 stone. That's the saying. So sometimes you just have to do that. But I would definitely say you get really good at scheduling out your time, waking up a little bit earlier, and cutting things out like Netflix, YouTube videos, mindlessly scrolling through Instagram, just things that, you know, we kind of get caught up in and don't realize how much time it's taking up. Burping. I don't know. Eating too many carbs. So this is something that I deal with too. So everybody loves carbs, obviously, and it is something that is it's one of the most readily available macronutrients too, so you can always go somewhere and get carbs, you know what I mean? So my suggestion to you is to start eating more vegetables and just add them into your meal with carbs. It's gonna make you feel more full, and over time, you're not gonna be as hungry, and you might start eating less of like the starchier carbs or whatever, you know, other type of carbs you're eating. So I would definitely say slowly start adding in vegetables, and then once you start adding them in, removing some of your other carb sources. So like removing a little bit of rice, a little bit of potatoes, a little bit of cereal, whatever it may be, and make sure that you're adding in some vegetables. They're going to be really filling. They're going to give you tons of antioxidants. The health benefits are literally endless, but they're also going to keep you super full, which is going to make it a little bit easier to eat fewer carbs. Routine and diet. So this is very general, but some of my main tips are start to make things a habit. So make it a priority to maybe hit the gym 2 times this week if you don't go at all. You know, just get in there twice this week and make sure that you can do that. Once you can do that, maybe next week try for 3 sessions or continue doing 2 sessions. This is just going to help to build the habit and like kind of fit it into your schedule. And from there, you can obviously focus on like, you know, finding a routine that, you know, fits your goals better and whatnot. But make sure that you're going to the gym, you're doing something that you like, and you're trying to get in there when you can. Don't just, you know, wake up one morning after never going to the gym and decide, I'm gonna hit the gym every single day this week. You're gonna get burnt out so fast. And this goes the same with diet. Don't just wake up after never eating a leaf of spinach and being like, I'm gonna have spinach 5 times today. You're just gonna hate it. So try, you know, unless, you know, maybe you're lucky and you love it, but try just adding some in and then seeing how it goes, and continue to do that. Don't just, you know, change your lifestyle 180, because that's not very realistic. Finding women to keep my exercise program. Well, I'm guessing that's why they have Tinder and those apps, but I've never used them, so I don't know, my dude. Mental health and making it okay to be doing your thing, but not isolating yourself from everyone else. So this is something that I really did struggle with, because when I started working out, I didn't really have a ton of friends. I still don't have a ton of friends, but I literally had like, I mean, I could probably count all my friends on like 3 fingers type of thing. I really didn't have anybody, but meeting people in the gym that you really vibe with is awesome, because then when you're in the gym, you can, you know, get a little bit of social time in, and you can still, you know, work out. And having the same goals as like-minded individuals makes it so much nicer. Like this, I don't know, this might sound really bad, but I don't really have any friends that are in like sororities or frats. And I'm not saying all of them are like this, but just a lot of those college students are super into partying and drinking, and I personally am just not into that lifestyle. I can't live it. It does not work for me at all. I much rather would be like in bed at 9 p.m., maybe watch Netflix and crash, and wake up the next morning feeling really good. Or, you know, go hit the gym with my friend for an hour or 2. So finding people that have the same goal as you, especially if you're into fitness, it is going to make life so much easier. I know CrossFit seems to be really good. Like they kind of have like a clique there. And just honestly, anybody. Like for me personally, I would love to be friends with somebody who does any type of, you know, form of fitness or activity, if they were willing to like teach me and, you know, help me out with. That's just my take on it. I think meeting people with the same goal is really important, and making sure that, you know, you have to understand the gym is like 1 to 2 hours of your day that just help to improve your life. It's not your life, you know what I mean? There's so much more to your life than just going to the gym. So I think that's when you have to kind of remember, that's when you're on like the extreme side of it. You have to remember, you know, I live a life, and fitness is there to just help me live the rest of my life better and healthier. Night cravings are the devil. Hell yeah, they are. I have these all the time. Don't even get me started. So here are a few of my tips. Before you go to bed, make sure you eat a large meal, and make sure you're drinking lots of water so that you don't really wake up hungry and craving anything. If you do wake up hungry and you're craving things, I would suggest having like a protein shake, and make sure that you only allow yourself to have a protein shake, because then you're either gonna be like, oh, I'm not really that hungry, I don't want the protein shake. Or if you are hungry, you're gonna be fueling your body with something that it genuinely needs. So, you know, that's also a really good option. I personally like to have things like carrots and celery and rice cakes, just things that are low in calories and a nice little snack to kind of fill me up. Those are like my, if I'm watching Netflix or YouTube, those are like, instead of my popcorn and cookies, whatever, that's like my snack. Hard finding time or energy to work out. So if it's hard to find the energy to work out, I would say make sure that you're getting enough sleep. And I guess it really just depends on your lifestyle, kind of. You know, sometimes maybe waking up in the morning and just getting the workout in. Sometimes that's what you have to do. Like if you go to work, if you have to be at work at 6, maybe you have to wake up at 4:30, hit the gym, clean up at the gym, and go straight to work. But if you're getting it in, it's going to help your lifestyle. It's going to make you so much healthier, and it's going to pay off. Eating healthier and staying hydrated throughout the day. So with eating healthier, like I said before, just try adding things in. Don't try and remove things right off the bat, because that is when, you know, things don't really become as sustainable. I would say start adding in little things that, you know, help with your health. So adding in vegetables here and there is literally the first step, and it's going to make a world of a difference. With staying hydrated, make sure you buy a big water bottle that you love. Or if you don't really want to have a big water bottle and you don't want to refill it throughout the day, make sure that you always have like 1 to 2 water bottles, maybe 3 before you leave the house in the morning, just so that you have to drink them. Some people like doing the big gallon and making lines on it as to each hour where they need to be for drinking water. And if you want to do that, that's also something that you can do. I personally just like to have a big water bottle that I enjoy, and it's like fun and convenient to drink out of, maybe with like a straw, and that's just how I go about it. Loving alcohol. Maybe you're Irish. Probably I would say finding like lower calorie versions of alcohol. I don't know. I really don't drink. I'm not old enough to drink anyway. But I would say maybe instead of drinking like 5 beers, try drinking 3. And then from there, just start to kind of slowly wean yourself out of it, cut it down a little bit. I have a little bit of belly fat, which is taking forever to be gone. I am doing weightlifting for 3 months. So weight training is obviously going to help a lot with building the lean muscle that you want and helping to burn the fat. But in addition to doing all of that, you do have to make sure that you're eating fewer calories. That is going to make a huge difference. Diet is where you're going to see most of the fat loss changes, and weight training is kind of something that you do in addition to really help enhance the results and really to, you know, get your body to where you want it to be. But I would say make sure you're in a caloric deficit. So that means that you're eating fewer calories than you are burning through the day. If you want to know more on that, I actually do have a nutrition guide that I made, which teaches you all about how to lose weight, how to gain weight, how to maintain weight. And it teaches you what are calories, what are macros, like everything you need to know from the basics all the way up to basically how to kind of create your own weight loss program for yourself. So if you are interested in that, I do have them linked below. It is called the Freshman 15. I made it realistically for college students, but it's for anybody. It just so happened that at the point in time I was going into college, and I know a lot of people were dealing with gaining, you know, the Freshman 15. On the other spectrum, a hard time eating enough. So when it comes to having a hard time eating enough, I would say, oh my God, what did I just even say? Having a hard time eating enough. That literally didn't sound right when it came out. I would say make sure that you are using high calorie things that are low volume. So this is just an easy way to get in lots of calories. So maybe doing things like big protein shakes, big smoothies, add in a banana, some peanut butter, 1 or 2 scoops of protein, and you can drink it. Boom, you can make that 500 to 600 calories right there. Also, when you're cooking and stuff, use oils. That'll just help to get some extra calories and some healthy fats in there. I recommend avocado oil, coconut oil, cold pressed olive oil. Those are all really good options. But I would say also make it a priority throughout the day to set up time to eat. So maybe 3 times out of the day, you have a designated time to sit down and eat food, because that'll start to force you to kind of make sure that you are eating and you're not just going throughout the day like, oh my God, it's 5 p.m. I haven't had anything to eat. You know what I mean? Finally getting myself to the gym and not knowing what to work out. So I would recommend definitely, if you can, find a personal trainer, just because that is going to help you like right off rip. It is going to help you so much with just learning, and it's going to give you that confidence knowing that you have somebody there who's going to help you. If they're a good trainer, that is what they should do and will do. And a good trainer, listen, a good trainer is going to teach you everything so that eventually you won't need them, because that is what a good trainer should do. Somebody's paying you money to teach them how to live and work out in the gym, so you should do that. Just saying. But I would say definitely, if you can, find a personal trainer. Also, YouTube videos are great. Like, you can always Google things like beginners workout, stuff like that. First Form has really great information on things like that. If you join the Transformation Challenge, which is a free challenge, which you can also join with me, I will have, if you are interested in that, just actually leave a comment below. And I will send you the link to join that. It's free coaching, and they have tons of different things like beginners workouts, intermediate, advanced. They give you nutrition plans and everything. They take amazing care of you, and you get weekly check-ins with me as your coach. So if that is something that you're interested in, please just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll give the information to you personally. How to pick up chicks in the gym. So I guess every girl is different. Speaking on my behalf, if somebody comes up to me in the gym, here's a way not to do it. And this is what somebody has done. They have literally walked up to me and been like, "What's your number?" And I was like, well, damn, I have a first name. You want to know that? I was not very nice back, which is not good on my part. I should have just been like, look, excuse me, sorry. Not really interested. I don't give my phone number out to people who I don't know. And he was really rude. He was very persistent too. He came up to me like 5, 6 more times. I was like, golly, son, this man is not getting the point. So I would say, if you see a girl in there and she looks like, someone you might be interested in, just go up and introduce yourself. Honestly, I just go up and be like, hey, just wanted to say like, you look really good, or just wanted to say like, I don't think I've seen you in the gym before, so, just wanted to introduce myself. My name is blah, 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 whatever. And then if you do see them in the gym a lot, be like, hey, I see you in here a lot. Just wanted to introduce myself. My name is blah, blah, blah. Like, hope you have a good workout. Just short and sweet, kind of like let them know that you're not a creep. And then maybe before you're leaving the gym, just give them a wave or something, like just something polite. And then obviously, if things start to go well and you have a conversation, maybe before you leave, be like, hey, could I catch your Instagram handle? Don't quite just like, unless things are going great for you, don't just ask for their number right off the bat, because sometimes girls will be really hesitant to do that. Plus, if you have her Instagram, you can like DM her and get her number through there or something like that. That's just my personal opinion. But don't be creepy. Don't just go, what's your number? Don't act like she has to give you anything. For all you know, she could completely turn you down. So, or she could have a boyfriend. You never know. So just, plant the seed that there's some interest. Be polite. Don't be creepy. Don't stare for too long. Keep your eyes from here up, and you'll be good. And that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what else you want to see in the comment section below. I really like doing Q&As. I don't do them that often, but if you want me to do them more, just let me know. If you want me to do like a girly Q&A or something else too, just leave it below. Let me know. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.